welcome to Cheeky Crumbs. Today we're going to be making this super delicious Mexican cake. This is a recipe requested by one of you out there, and it's a strawberry tres leches cake. So let's get started. What you're going to need: 2 donuts, 125 grams of flour, 5 eggs, 50 grams of sugar in one bowl and 150 grams of sugar in another bowl, 80 ml of whole milk, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the syrup, you'll need 230 grams of evaporated milk, 270 grams of condensed milk, and 60 ml of whipping cream. And to decorate, you'll need 600 ml of whipping cream, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar, and 450 grams of strawberries. Start by preheating your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Now you're gonna get 2 bowls and you're gonna divide your eggs. So you're gonna put your egg whites in one bowl and your egg yolks in the other. To your egg yolks, you're now gonna add the 150 grams of sugar, and you're gonna beat this on medium-high speed until it becomes pale and yellow. Once your mixture looks like this, you're gonna add in your milk and 1 teaspoon of your vanilla extract. And you wanna mix this on medium speed just for a minute. In your flour bowl, you're gonna combine your baking powder and salt. And then you're gonna put this into your egg yolk mixture and beat on low speed until just combined. Now you're gonna set your yolk mixture aside and focus on your egg whites. Using a whisk, you're going to whisk your egg whites until they start to foam up. Once your egg whites reach this consistency, with the egg whisk on, you're gonna gradually pour in your 50 grams of sugar. Now that your egg whites have nice soft peaks, you're gonna pour the egg whites into your egg yolk mixture, and you want to gently fold them into the mixture from the bottom to the top so that you don't lose the air. I have lined a 21 centimeter cake tin with some parchment paper, and I'm gonna pour my batter into the tin. And if you like, you can divide your batter into 2 before baking. I found it doesn't make much of a difference, so I just find it easier to bake it all together and then cut the cake in half when it's ready. Your cake will need to bake for about 50 minutes to an hour. You can do the little skewer test. When it comes out clean, the cake is ready. So my cake has cooled down to room temperature and I have cut it in half. And as you can see, it's so soft and spongy, which is just what we want. So now in a little beaker that is large enough, we're gonna combine our evaporated milk, our whipping cream, and our condensed milk. And you're just gonna give it a stir until it's all nicely and combined. Next, you're gonna take a fork and you want to poke holes in the whole cake, getting up to the edges. And now using a rather large spoon, you're gonna pour half of your mixture on top of the cake, and this will slowly soak into the cake. And now you're gonna let this soak for about 10 to 15 minutes, and in the meantime, we can work on our frosting. To make your frosting, simply combine your whipping cream and the 2 tablespoons of sugar, and using a whisk. You're gonna whisk that on high speed until it's nice and fluffy. So I have whipped my cream and washed and cut my strawberries, and we're ready to assemble. So I've actually cut my strawberries and separated them. I've kept the larger, prettier parts in a separate bowl, as I'm gonna use them to decorate the top of the cake. And I'm gonna use these in the middle layer. So what we want to do is just take some cream and just cover the layer with it. And then you just want to place your strawberries on top. Now that our layer is jam-packed with strawberries, we're gonna poke some more holes into our top layer, making sure we reach all those edges again. So now I'm gonna take my cake with the top side up and place it on top. And now using the other half of our mixture, we're gonna do the same thing and just slowly pour it over, wait for it to soak in, and then pour some more. Now you're gonna let your cake rest for about 15 minutes before frosting. Now you're gonna take your whipped cream and just frost the cake over the top, like so. You want a nice, even layer. And then you wanna cover the sides too. And now you can decorate the top using your strawberries. And now let's cut into it. I'm gonna remove the strawberry. That's quite a slice. So here is our gorgeous strawberry tres leches cake. And you can see how moist and soft it is. You can see the tres leches oozing out of the cake, and the contrast between the whipping cream and the strawberry is just gorgeous. Now I get to taste it. I'm so excited. So soft. Oh, I want that big strawberry. Oh, that's delicious. It's not too sweet. It's just right, and that strawberry gives it such a freshness and so light. Amazing. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. I know I'm gonna enjoy eating the rest of this cake. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and let me know what you would like to see in my future videos. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!